Now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. Tonight, the paper mills in both Park Falls and Wisconsin Rapids remain closed. This year, state Republican leaders and Democratic Governor Tony Evers both said they want the mills to reopen, but they haven't agreed on how to make that happen. Meanwhile, local loggers are stuck in the middle. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson spoke to some of them today and has more.
A familiar sound for Dennis Shenik. He's been logging the forests of northern Wisconsin for decades. But up here, the logging industry is in unfamiliar territory. Shenik used to send a lot of his wood to the Wisconsin Rapids Verso paper mill. But on June 9th, it shut down. That left him and his employees hanging.
When they call and say that no more deliveries, it's pretty immediate. The effect it has on us. So we had to scramble and figure out what is our next move.
Shenik and many other loggers took a hit financially.
Since the closure of the Park Falls and Wisconsin Rapids mills, some loggers have been making 15 to 20% less for logs like these. But other prices are going up, like for fuel and machinery.
In an effort to stabilize the Wisconsin timber industry, Shenik and others formed a co-op to purchase and run the Wisconsin Rapids and Park Falls mills.
It's a successful, long, sustainable plan for that mill.
All they needed was a loan from the state, but their plans came to a halt. Governor Tony Evers wanted to pay for it with extra money by expanding badger care, but Republican legislators wanted to use the money from the American Rescue Plan. The two sides couldn't agree.
I just wish they'd stop the politics and do what's right. Yeah, it's disheartening for me as a logger.
Even though Shenik is frustrated, he won't give up until a deal is sealed, not only for the loggers, mill workers, and other timber professionals, but for fellow Wisconsinites to enjoy the outdoors. Without buyers of timber, Shenik says forests could become poorly managed.
Trees don't last forever. They might last your lifetime, but they don't last forever. Our goal is to make a forest be there forever. And by doing that, it takes management.
For Shenik, it's not just the profit. It's about the future of Wisconsin and its forest health. Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Elko, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Outside, Jeff, we're expecting a cool night tonight.
Yeah, cool temperatures tonight with lows in the 40s generally across the area. But right now, it's pretty awesome outside here in Manchwish Waters. The wind has gone calm, the clouds have gone away, and we are in for a very pleasant evening. Temperatures are hanging out in the 70s currently in Rhinelander, 69 though for Anago, 66 for Tomahawk, so it's very comfortable outside. We'll have lows tonight though in the upper 30s to mid 40s. That's going to be a bit chilly for a couple of you this evening. All right, lots of clouds across southern Wisconsin now. Those will stay there. We're in for mostly clear skies tonight. The clear skies, light winds, mean cool temperatures, and some dense fog back in the forecast again for us this evening. Other than that, though, we're quiet until Friday when a cold front comes through on Friday. Our forecast tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies, a bit cool with low temperatures down near 45. Your full forecast coming up, Justin.
Thanks, Jeff. Many students across the Northwoods return to school tomorrow. But as parents post back-to-school pictures on social media, local law enforcement are asking them to pause before they post. Many families are taking part in the latest trend, taking a picture with your child holding a chalkboard with information about them. Teacher's name, best friend, favorite color. It's preserving history in a way. But police say releasing too much information can be a safety concern.
Posting too much personal information about the kid or the school that they're attending could actually be harmful if that individual could act like their guardian and pick them up from school.
They say photos that include a child's age, school, teacher, even grade should be blurred or removed. Three Lakes School District Resource Officer Scott Leah says those posts could give criminals the keys to commit a crime.
That may give people who are wishing to commit a burglary at your house an idea that you won't be home and giving them an opportunity to maybe commit a crime at your location.
Now, if parents still want to participate in this trend, police recommend just, take a photo of your child on the first day, just without all the details. Maybe make the social media posts private. Wisconsin lawmakers have proposed a bill that would update Wisconsin's snowmobile trail laws, but state DNR officials worry it may also cause an increase in accidents in towns. Assembly Bill 366 would make three major changes, two of which deal with how close the trails can be to highways and the direction the snowmobiles can travel at night.
So at night, they have to be separated or go with traffic.
This bill would change that and not would require them to be on a snowmobile trail, and then they could go against traffic at night, but there would be no distance requirement on those town highways.
Stone says headlamp barriers or more distance between the roads and the trails could be helpful, especially in more populated areas. Cross-traffic snowmobilers would have to dim their lights to oncoming traffic, which advocates say should help with safety.
AB 366 requirement that counter-directional travel at night only occur on the snowmobile trail preserves safe travel for both the snowmobilers and vehicle travel.
Some other proposed changes include closing aftermarket modification loopholes and lowering the acceptable decibel level for snowmobile sound. Governor Tony Evers highlighted his use of roughly 5% of Wisconsin's Relief Act funding to support public transit in Wisconsin's two biggest cities. Evers said Wisconsin is doing well with its recovery, but fully recovering requires a more robust investment in infrastructure spending.
So I'm glad to say that Wisconsin is bouncing back. Our economy continues to see major rebounds. Our unemployment rate is at one of the lowest at the nation, and actually near to where we were pre-pandemic.
Evers says continuing this trend requires backfilling cuts the GOP-led legislature made to public transit. Republicans justify that roughly $41 million cut to the two Democratic strongholds in the state, saying federal funding would offset that. Evers says transit is key to getting Wisconsin back to normal.
To be part of our workforce, to be part of our students going back and forth to college and different trainings. And the ridership is what makes this COVID related.
With the funding, the two largest cities should see about $20 million from Milwaukee County, about $5 million to Madison. The remaining $420 million or so in Wisconsin has seen the funding go to broadband, infrastructure, rent aid, and supporting small businesses, according to Evers. Apple picking season is here. The owners of Grandview Orchard and Nursery Stock say it has been no easy task, however. Many apple orchards across the region experienced significant loss of their crop because of a late spring frost. But luckily, this was not the case so much in Antigo.
We did here have about 7 nights of really iffy temperatures here. Fortunately, we were able to get around that with some of our growing practices here, and we really were not affected by the frosts here at Grandview Orchard.
Some of their practices include nutrient management and pest monitoring. She says their focus on organic growing is what also gets them such a plentiful and delicious yield each season. That includes a few different varieties.
We have apples here that, you're only going to find at a local orchard, and then we have some of the kind of favorites that you would see in the store as well.
Things like Honeycrisp. Grandview Orchard and Nursery Stock opens for picking this weekend. Many other local orchards open soon as well. You can find out what specific varieties are available and when on their website. A popular Northwoods eatery is welcoming a new owner who has some familiarity with the business itself. We will hear from her and see if what changes, if any, are coming in just a few minutes. But first, Jeff's in with your full work week forecast. That's next here on Newswatch 12 at 6.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Welcome to Han Printing of Eagle River, Northern Wisconsin's largest printer of custom signs and floor graphics.
Our floor graphics are non-slip certified, washable, and easily removed. We print wide format up to 4 by 8 foot sheets, foot traffic flow signs, table and chair seating restriction signs, wall signs for social distancing.
Han Printing, the only printer you'll ever need.
Can't find what you want in a new summer ride? Settling for good enough just to have it now? Wait, don't settle. Herbs and Tomahawk and Power Pack in Marshfield have the solution. Custom order. Get exactly what you want by building your customized ride with us, and we'll place a special order with the manufacturer. That means the color you want, the package you need in the new ride you deserve. Plus, you'll get discounts on all parts and special financing on gear. Herbs and Tomahawk and Power Pack in Marshfield. Don't settle. Get your custom order in today.
It's Champion Septic's Customer Appreciation Giveaway. Have your septic or holding tank pump between now and November 12th to be entered to win one of 5 big prizes. Drawing November 14th at Cabaret Cove in Rhinelander. Champion Septic, your septic system specialists.
Stony Creek Home and Garden is your superior choice for outdoor furniture, along with our vast variety of shrubs, perennials, and flowers. Stony Creek only sells the highest quality products for your outdoor space. Stop into our gift shop and pick up a Northwoods gift for you or a special someone. Finish it off with a propane fireplace for those chilly summer evenings. From plants to patio furniture, our expert staff can assist you with all your needs. Stony Creek Home and Garden, just off Highway 51, Minocqua.
Winter's coming. Fight back against rust and protect your investment with Rust Solutions underbody rust proofing for vehicles, trailers, and dump trucks. Call to make your appointment today.
The latest weather updates. Weather Watch 12. Weather from where you live.
Do you ever pinch yourself that we get to live here? A beautiful day across Northwoods once again, and tomorrow is September 1st. How did that happen? But today, just beautiful. A couple of fair weather cumulus clouds out there earlier, but those are now breaking up. We'll have clear skies tonight, and that means some really cool temperatures for us tonight. All right, after highs today did this, 73 in Rhinelander, 79 for Wapaka. So gone are the 80s, replaced with 70s and even a couple of 60s around the horn. And today, tomorrow, same story. The 80s are kind of out of our picture currently. All right, here we are out there currently, though. We're at 66 in Tomahawk, 71 for Wapaka, 72 for Green Bay. So it's comfortable, beautiful night tonight, although the sun is heading earlier and earlier and earlier. An airplane tonight, right? It's 7:37. But look at the average highs now, 74. We're below that today. The average low is 50. We're not going to do that. Tonight, we'll have low temperatures in the upper 30s to mid 40s across the area. So if you're sleeping outside in a tent, that could be a bit chilly for us this evening. And the record low there of 33. We're not going to do that either. All right, going forward, though. So it's not going to be a freezing night, but you know, it's going to be a little chilly with how low temperatures back in the upper 30s tonight, especially right along the UP border this evening. But the trend gets better. We'll improve nicely tomorrow. 74 for the forecast high tomorrow. 72 for Thursday. 72 also for Friday. And Friday, we'll get some rain-cooled air across the area before we bounce back up on Saturday with a high of 75. But notice still some trending toward a cooler week next week. We're in September here now, right? So highs in the 60s are definitely doable through the middle portions of next week. Looking outside now, there is a system across southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois. That will stay there. For us, though, the little cloud cover out there now will fall apart tonight as the sun is setting, and we are in for a quiet evening. However, high pressure is in charge, and that's going to mean a cool night for us tonight as the air around the high goes something like this. You can see the idea. We'll get some cooler temperatures in here tonight with the clear skies and maybe some dense fog again, just like there was last night. And then this low to the west, that is there now, but it's going to leave us alone tomorrow. And for Thursday, it'll likely be in the area on Friday as a cold front that'll likely trigger a couple showers through the afternoon. But for right now, our only problem is fog again tonight. It was locally dense last night. We'll likely do it again this evening with visibility down reduced after midnight tonight. If you're driving 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, get your low beams on. They will help you through the fog tonight. Our forecast then this evening is mostly clear skies and a bit cool. So generally, we'll have low temperatures down near 45, but a couple of you could sneak into the upper 30s tonight with lows around near 45 and some dense fog late. For tomorrow, it's Wednesday. Lots of sunshine tomorrow. Highs back up near 74. We'll take it with a northeast breeze around 5. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture Mattress shows dry tomorrow, dry Thursday. There's that rain chance for Friday, followed by a good-looking weekend in the 70s. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. With summer tourist season wrapping up, many bars and restaurants across the Northwoods are entering a transition time for business. But one in Rhinelander is going through a bigger change than most. News Watch 12's Megan Mamlock explains.
Oneida County has seen many restaurants during the pandemic go up for sale, and here at Cross Country Bar and Grill, it's no surprise that one of their own staff is now the new owner. For the last 10 years, Ashley Dorpat has worked at Cross Country Bar and Grill from humble beginnings straight out of high school.
When I started here 10 years ago, I had no intentions of being a business owner. I was offered a position to be a manager here, I had no interest, but they showed interest in me, and I gave it a shot, and from there I loved it.
To now becoming its owner. Dorpat says she prioritizes consistency and community involvement. That's something she learned from the previous owner, Eric Worschke.
I do truly believe that the previous owners built a very strong business, and I would like to keep it that way. We might add some different signature drinks or monthly specials, but I love the business that they've grown.
Working in a restaurant became more than a job, it became a family.
I've grown to know so many people from the bar who are not customers anymore, they're family and friends. And that's what I truly love, is meeting new people.
And so far, her loyal customers are supporting her like she does the community.
I am extremely excited for her, and it's a well-deserved opportunity. Not only did she waitress, but I know she helped behind the bar. She's assisted in the kitchen. She's done everything that an owner should know about. And she's just a delightful, very sociable person, and I know she'll be a huge success.
I'm excited to watch people enjoy what we create. I truly feel like food and drinks are an art, and we love expressing that art to our customers and getting their feedback and reactions to what we create.
In Rhinelander, Megan Mamlock, Newswatch 12.
The previous owners of the cross country said they're simply ready for retirement. Dorpat officially took the keys on August 24th. Across the nation, hospitals are once again filling up with COVID-19 patients, but there is new trend showing that vaccine hesitancy is on the decline. We'll have the latest on the COVID situation after the break.
You have found your soulmate. Now it's time to find the perfect ring. At Golden Carat Jewelers, you can choose from an extensive selection of engagement and wedding rings. Fresh designs reflecting the most current trends, from organic, art deco, and vintage design to timeless classics in white, yellow, and rose gold. See the new Romance Collection, Lyria and Lumiere Bridal Collections, and new styles from Gabriel, New York, S. Kashi, and more. Engagements begin here. Will yours? Golden Carat Jewelers, downtown Minocqua.
Menards has what you need to build your next project. Concrete mix is perfect for setting posts, as well as patios, walkways, and more. All you have to do is add water, mix, and pour. Bags of concrete mix are 11% off. Finish your decking project with UltraDeck Composite Decking. It's low maintenance and resists scratches and stains. Get 11% off all UltraDeck now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find new summer adventures. Find new roads.
Make no monthly payments for 120 days on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing when you finance with GM Financial. And to get $2,500 cash allowance.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on? Sure, it's wireless. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? It's Buick Envision. That's a really tight spot. I used to hate parallel parking. Me too.
The all-new Buick Envision, built around you, all of you. Pay no interest for 72 months, plus current eligible Buick owners get $500 purchase allowance on 2021 Buick SUV models. Visit your North Central Wisconsin Buick dealer.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Tonight, the number of new COVID-19 cases across the country continues to rise, especially among unvaccinated Americans. And many hospitals are being pushed to their limits. 5 states nearly out of ICU beds right now. Meanwhile, a new poll shows the number of people who are completely unwilling to get a COVID-19 vaccine is declining. Mandy Gaither has the latest.
With COVID-19 cases continuing to climb, some U.S. hospitals are at a breaking point.
Delta's just ripping through the hospitals in ways that we couldn't have imagined.
In the South, where vaccinations have been lagging, hospitals have been hit especially hard. Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Florida, and Arkansas have only about 10% of their ICU beds left, according to the Department of Health and Human Services.
I had to turn away a cancer patient that needed emergency treatment simply due to the fact that my hospital didn't have any beds.
A CDC vaccine advisor says the hospitalization rate is 16 times greater in the unvaccinated population than in those vaccinated. And according to a new poll, the number of Americans saying they are not very likely or at all likely to get a COVID-19 vaccine has dropped from 34% in March to 20%, a new low in the survey. As for children,
the number of pediatric cases are increasing, and they are going to keep increasing.
The American Academy of Pediatrics is now reporting a 5-fold increase in the number of children testing positive from a month ago. But the number of parents who said they'd likely vaccinate their children has also risen by 12 points from 2 weeks ago. 68% of those polled now say they're likely to or already have vaccinated their children.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you. And you. You. Your amazing family. And all of you. Because we all want health insurance that puts you first. Find the health plan that's just right for you.
With a Honda in your garage, every summer adventure leads to another. Get an incredible summer offer on a new Honda, only at the Honda Summer Sales Event.
Ready, set, go.
At WJFW, our News Watch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. The News Watch 12 team works hard to deliver the most important stories from around the globe, local and national sports updates, and weather reports. We are NBC News Watch 12, news from where you live. Join the News Watch 12 Today team of Peter Dubois, Sierra Whaley, and Devin Biggs. Weekday mornings from 5 to 7 a.m. They bring you your daily dose of news from around the Northwoods community, the nation, and the world. Featuring special segments like Mr. Food and daily weather trivia, as well as sports and weather updates. News Watch 12 Today gets you ready to embrace the day.
Have you tried it yet? The big, green, completely unique Hodag store now carries Hodag Root Beer. On top of your favorite Hodag beer and Hodag vodka. Shop all things Hodag at the Hodag store on Lincoln Street in Rhinelander.
There's only one place in the great North Woods where you can go to get all your Hodag goods. They got t-shirts, signs, bumper stickers, and more. Come on down to the Hodag store.
Jeff, I don't know about you. I'm still a little sore.
A little bit. I woke up a little sore as well. That was a perfect night for snowshoe baseball yesterday.
Gorgeous
Tomahawk.
last night.
You know, my team won 10-9.
Some bum pitcher gave up a game-winning walk-off home run.
I wonder who did that. That was difficult to watch. Okay, let's check on the weather. It's going to be a cool night for us again this evening. Last night we had lows in the 50s. Not so much tonight. Right now we're in the 60s and 70s. That, though, will likely change here soon as we'll have cooler temperatures hanging out in the upper 30s to low 40s tonight. Sunday. Are you ready for that? All right, rain to our south will stay there. We're in a dry spell right now, probably until Friday. We'll get a couple showers around here on Friday. It will not be an all-day rain, but definitely some more rainfall in the forecast on Friday afternoon. And then it gets good. So the weekend right now looks dry, Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures hanging out in the 70s.
All right, thank you, Jeff, and thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. Mr. Food and Wheel of Fortune are next here on WJFW. We'll see you back here at 10 with more.